Hey guys, welcome back to opening Digimon Card Game boosters. Last time, it was last night as well, but I opened, how many packs have I opened so far? I'm not quite sure. We're still going through this entire box. So we've only hit the surface. It feels like there's so much more as I shove my thumb into there. Looks different from this angle. I wonder what I'm actually putting in there, but it's just my thumb. Anyway, we must continue on. I think the coolest thing we've gotten so far is probably Black Raidramon or Azulongmon. So, okay pulls. So, let's jump straight into the next one. I had to take an entire night's rest because Digimon was just so exciting. It was zapping my brain of existence. Also, ate like a ton of food during my birthday day, so it was like I had so much food in me. My head was starting to hurt, so had to take a rest. So I'm all ready and rejuvenated. I've got chocolate milk with me. I had to go run out to the store and stuff. So anyway, first card. Did the camera reset its what's it called? It's focusing while I went to bed? Let me fix this if this is what's going on. Focus is now at 40. I think it needed to be at like 130 for it to be legible. Yeah, okay. I have no clue why that had to reset itself. It went down to 40 somehow, which is even worse than the regular one, because regularly it's at 55. So anyway, we got Aquilamon again. We've seen this card in prior episodes, so if you want to see its effect, you can either read real quick or go back to an earlier episode, but I do like how it has Raidramon in there. Something cool seems to be in the very back I could see. So, anyway, red. Oh, we're running into the commons again. We got Bitsumon again, the Digimon with a dick, who is playing a security deck, I guess. So, I guess that would make him a dick. So, understandable. Next, we got Hookmon again. He was like the first card. He was like in the first pack we pulled. So, I liked his Captain Hookmon. That one looked cool. This is just kind of boring. Let me see. Okay, so we got ourselves another Hisiari. I was gonna fuck his name. Hisaryumon. Hisaryumon or Hisiaryumon? I don't know, but he's the ultimate level of Raidramon again. Pretty interesting. I like giving it reboot. I think the one that I didn't really like was Raidramon himself. I liked his evolution. So, pretty interesting card. Alright, this is finally a new one. We've got Mushroommon hanging out with Blossommon, I guess. Just kind of like getting ready to fuck the shit out of him. I'm not quite sure. But either way, he's got no ability and no inherit. You are a basic bitch. I don't like you. I don't like you, you little fuck. Alright. Alright. Another copy. We've got Spinomon again. Mega level with... I didn't... D-Rexmon? Or something like that. He's from Survive or something, so kind of useless, but a cool art. Really running into the copies. We've got Captain Hookmon again. For some reason, he's got a gun with like a musket, like a fencing swords, like a rapier's like weird guard, and then it has the rest of the revolver. So it's like kind of strange, but I really like this card. All right. New one, we got BBmon. I'm guessing this is the in-training form of Pulsemon, so it's a very strange fresh form as well, BBmon. Okay. They're exercising just like Pulsemon always does, because he's part of the exercise band. So anyway, his inherited says during opponent's turn, while all of your Digimon are suspended, this Digimon gains 1,000. Why would you want every one of your Digimon to be suspended? I don't know. I don't see a way of using that all that well, but okay. Got ourselves another Kari Kamiya. We got the really cool looking one at the top of the entire thing, so this one's just the same one, just with different background things. So it's an okay tamer. I thought it was a little bit underwhelming. This one's pretty cool. So this has got Oryumon, I believe, the mega level of Raidramon on here. So pretty cool. So main, de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Yeah, it's the same effect. Then you may place one card with X antibody in its traits from your hand as the bottom Digivolution card of one of your black Digimon with X antibody in its traits. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 4 or less. That might be good for like a very beginning of the game, because play costs go higher and higher as you go along. So security is de-digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon, then delete one of your opponents. So this doesn't even have to be like about equipping to the bottom. This one you can just do it without needing to really worry about it. So that might be a bit better. Got ourselves another Raidramon being called Raidramon. Pretty cool if I ever wanted to make a armor deck, which seems pretty meta. At least it was meta like maybe during BT8. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And then, ooh shit, we actually got the one that I was talking about. We got Oryumon. That means with my Alphamon Oryukin and my Alphamon, that means I can actually make Alphamon Oryukin without needing to use that high play cost. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. So we've got Oryumon, pretty fucking awesome art. He's the other half of Alphamon Oryukin. He's the guy that becomes his sword, so that's really awesome. Pretty cool art as well. 12,000, that's okay. And then it's actually higher than Alphamon itself. And then when Digivolving, you may place one card with X antibody and its traits from your hand under this Digimon as its bottom Digivolution card. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 7 or less. Now that is a better effect. And then your turn, once per turn, when one of your effects places a Digivolution card under this Digimon gets 2,000 DP and can't be deleted by your opponent's effects until the end of your opponent's next turn. He keeps himself on the field, and because he's supposed to go under Oryukin, he actually has an inherited as a mega level. So his inherited, end of attack once per turn. If the Digimon has an Alphamon in its name, unsuspend it. I mean, that's pretty good. You can attack twice with Alphamon, so I ain't complaining. That'll be a good addition to my Alphamon deck if I ever get around to making it, because I need more cards for it. I'm probably going to need a lot of Doremons and a lot of like all of his evolutions and shit. It's going to be a long road. Okay, let's see what we get out of this pack. I can't even open correctly. Come on, there you go. All right, throw that shit away. Now first we got the bike guy again. He's not a horse. That's meat, not an eye. He is a guy on a bike. Interesting, but I guess it does play into the exercise idea of Pulsemon, so. Alright, oh no. Running into the boring ones again, we got Magnamon, who I said has a very, really strange design. That is, I mean, it's compounded of the same kind of definition, so whatever. Kind of a weird card. Not sure if I'd ever play it, but meh. We got ourselves Karatenmon again. No ability, no inherited. Though he does have cool art. His face has always been so strange to me, so, eh. Alright, another Hookmon. We've really been running into the commons, haven't we? We talked about him earlier in the episode. Oh shit, we're running into the same things again. Spinomon again. Candlemon from the last episode. His art is just very strange. I'm not quite sure if I like it all that much. And his ability is, it was kind of a weird wording. When you play another purple Digimon, gain 1 memory. So does it mean that you already have to have a purple Digimon in the field? I don't know. Okay. Alright, we've seen this guy again. We've seen Fangmon again. It just has retaliation, so it's not super useful. Oh, this one was good. Terriermon revealing top 5 cards just to find Gargomon or Rapidmon. So it's a really good searcher for like a Mega Gargomon deck, so pretty good. Alright, this is something different. I've never actually seen this Digimon before. Hiyarimon. It's got Yuki Bodamon right there, but Hiyarimon, he looks, well, he kind of reminds me of Chubchu, or Cubchoo? I forget how to say his name. The fucking polar bear from Pokemon Black and White. So, interesting. Where's Beartyke? I can never say his name. The evolution of Cubchoo, I'm not sure. Anyway, he is inherited because he is in training. While your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards, this Digimon gains 1000 DP. I mean, that's the purpose of a deck like this, so it's like, it's not bad, I guess. Oh shit. This actually, I like this art. This looks like a very good art. We've got Armadillomon. I like how it's not really like a 3D render or any... It's because some of these can seem like a 3D render, but this just seems like it really was drawn. Like you can feel like the crayon stuff. I can feel that. Or maybe it's supposed to be like kind of like a colored pencil kind of feeling. It feels more colored pencil. So I like that shit. Who's this Digimon? This is not a Digimon. Anyway, Armadillomon. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add one 2-color yellow card among them to your hand. Place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this would be good for a Shikuamon deck. So not bad, not bad. He is a uncommon. So all right. All right, this looks pretty fucking awesome. It's also, yeah, I believe it's foil. So we've got Dark Gaia Force instead of it being Gaia Destroyer. Interesting. I like the art. Anyway, main, choose any number of your opponent's Digimon whose play cost add up to 15 or less and delete them. For 8, I mean, that would be good to get rid of 1 Mega and a couple of rookies or just like a bunch of Ultimates. So not bad, not bad. And then security, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 15 or less. So this just targets one, this targets a bunch. So it's not a bad card. I think I like it. Anyway, this one seems like it's going to be good. Ooh, shit. This is pretty good. So we've got Creepymon, otherwise known as Daemon. Daemon Rage Mode. So now I actually have 2 Demon Lords now. This is like a very cool card. I really like it. He's supposed to be called Daemon, but the only game he was called Creepymon in was Digimon World Data Squad. So I guess they're hearkening back to that then. Interesting. Well, anyway, this is just the Rage mode of Daemon. So interesting nonetheless. So he is a level 6 purple and has the ability, when Digivolving, trash the top 2 cards of your deck for each of your opponent's Digimon in play. If you trash 4 or more cards with this effect, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. I mean, purple is supposed to be like milling the deck pretty much, but like if you mill too hard, you might lose, man. It seems like a little bit too powerful an ability. Alright. Don't worry, I'm just vomiting real quick. Alright, when attacking, once per turn, for every 10 cards in your trash the top 3 cards of your opponent deck. Oh, so you would want to do this so you could do that. And then this Digimon gains 3,000 for the turn. That's pretty good. For every trash the top 3. So if you had like 30 cards in your trash, they would have to trash 9 cards. And then it says, well, you get 3,000 just for doing that. But milling their deck would actually be really good. 11,000. 11,000, yeah, that's what it is. So this is a pretty cool looking card. I don't know if it would be super useful, though. I guess I'd have to understand the situation you would want to use it in. So, all right, next one. Ooh, we're going through these a lot faster because I'm skipping the ones that we've already gotten because I'm hoping you've already seen this series so far. All right. Throw the trash over there, and let's get started. Mist Memory Boost. This one's pretty good. We showed it off in an earlier episode. I like how Venomiotis was just explaining split evolutions, or slide evolutions, I guess. So, cool card. Alright, Thunderballmon. We've seen this one before as well. All he does is that he is just counted as a Mamemon, and he murders Metacoramon. So he's a very mean guy. Alright. Got ourselves Candlemon. We kind of already looked at his weird, like, wording. Master Tyrannomon. I talked about him in the episode beforehand, but he is kind of a special Digimon that doesn't show up all that much, but first appeared in Digimon World 3. So, very cool looking Digimon. He's also pretty good for a Tyrannomon deck since he really stacks up on security attack. So, pretty good, pretty good. Oh shit, it's the pencil with the diaper again that has no ability. Yeah, he sucks. I don't like his looks. I judge people directly on their looks because I'm just that shallow. Alright, another Psychmon, one of the Floodgates. Pretty good to use against your opponent, but it also affects you. So it depends on what the usage is. All right. Oh, we got ourselves another armor texture. We showed this one off in the last few episodes, but I really like how they actually show like renders of the Digimentals / Digi-Eggs. So, I like it. I don't know if it's really used that much in many decks. Got ourselves another Submarimon. You know, one thing we've gotten like Magnamon, Raidramon, Submarimon. Where is Flamedramon? Like, we haven't seen a single Flamedramon. So weird. Anyway, we got Armor Purge, and then when Digivolving, trash the bottom card of your opponent's Digimon. Then your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards gains negative 3,000 for the turn. So if you have a bunch of them on the field with no Digivolution cards, that will be good. The problem is he's got a very low DP. All right. Oh shit. We got ourselves Black Gatomon. Where's Mikemon? We haven't seen Mikemon yet. I mean, I don't think I even have a Mikemon card. I want to see if there is. Also, I found something out. In BT12, my waifu's in it. Randomon is a card, along with Calmaramon and Ancient Mermaidmon. So you know whenever BT12's coming out, I'm grabbing the shit out of that. And BT11, the next one, like Dimensions or whatever, has Mervamon and Minervamon, so you know we're definitely going to be opening that. Some of my favorite Digimans. Anyway, Black Gatomon has Rush, and its inherited says it just gains Retaliation. So, not a bad card. Not bad for a thing that has Rush 6000 for a champion. So, not bad. And I also really like this kind of more, not really stylized, but kind of just more, I don't know how to describe the art, but it looks good. Alright. Next up, we got Cyclonemon. He's always looked very disgusting to me. He has one eye. He's got this giant claw and just a regular fist. He's a very disgusting looking Digimon, and that's not a downside of him. There's like a million disgusting looking Digimon. Like, do you want to stare at Numamon for the next 5 hours? Because I bet you would if you like that. But he looks cool, but he is very out there. So he has no ability, but his inherited says, when attacking, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 2000 DP or less. So you would have to be fighting rookies. Usually rookies are the only ones that have that, so it's okay, I guess. Not amazing though. Oh shit, we actually got one of the box cover Digimon for the art packs. Because if we pull this guy in, yeah, it's Gammamon. I really need to be watching more of Ghost Game. I don't know. I've fallen off a bit with it. So it's Gammamon, the main Digimon of Digimon Ghost Game. Pretty cool art. He's just like running around murdering people, I guess. Or what he... Oh, I think he's made a hole in a mountain or something? Or maybe that's just an overhang and he's just running. Interesting. Anyway, his ability, once per turn during your turn, when you play a red tamer, draw one card. So it'd be good to mix with Hero, or Hito. And then his inherited is, when attacking, if a Digimon has 6000 DP or more, delete, if this one does, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. So, really has to be used against rookies, really. Alright, last card. Ooh, this one looks pretty fucking good. So we've got Giga Death. So it's got... I'm going to look at it real close to myself now. Oh, he's using his gun. As you can see, he's like using that gun thing that he holds out. I think it's usually called positron laser. But Giga Death works too, because Imperialdramon Dragon Mode has Mega Death inside of its what's it called? Structure deck. So Giga Death. It's a very costly one. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then place up to 10 of your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of their... Oh, shit. This is like a field wiper, I tell ya. Yeah, suspend... then place up to 10 of your opponent's suspended Digimon at the bottom of their opponent's deck in any order. And usually your opponent will have, like, not more than 10. I guess it would only work if they've already attacked, but this would be a great counter card. Okay, and then it's a... security is... Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's suspended Digimon to the bottom of the owner's deck. So it would be bad to run into this thing either way. So I like that one. This is a rare. So I want to check by the end how many like super rares, or if we got any secret rares by the very end of this. Because we got secret rares from like the X record one just by opening random packs. So it was like, yeah. Okay. What we got here? Okay, we got ourselves another Disaster Blaster. That's from the last episode that got a little bit fucked up because we, didn't do it correctly. We didn't start correctly. Good thing we started this time. So, anyway, next up. This one, it's Frozomon again, but it's starting to remind me of, like, Suijinmon from the heavy metal guys from the X record. So, maybe this is, like, his ultimate form? I don't know. Interesting to think about. Get ourselves another Pulsemon. Yeah, I had just thought about, like, the Vital Bracelet is all about exercising, so that's why he likes to exercise, so, yeah. Alright. Got ourselves another Ultimate Brachiomon. Cool-looking card. I wish it had an ability, though, so. Alright. We got ourselves another Ginryumon, building up the Dorumon Ryudomon deck. Pretty cool. He's got a sword coming out of his mouth. I think the Digimon that's attacking him... Maybe that's Alomon, the armor Digivolution by using like the courage egg for Hawkmon. So interesting. All right, new card drop, guys. We got Soulmon with no eyes. There's 3 of them. Kind of a boring card, I would say, but Maybe they're supposed to, I think this is maybe supposed to be the mansion of World 1, where they go in and meet, like, Raidramon and stuff. So, interesting. Anyway, for his inherited, during your turn once per turn, when this card is trashed from your deck, gain 1 memory. Win a card. I thought it said win this card. It's like, inheriteds don't work from the trash. It would have to be up here, but it's like, no, it means just win any card. So, that's pretty good, since most decks are made around doing that. Aquilomon again. We've seen that before. Ooh, shit, we got ourselves another Armor Digimon. This is actually one of my favorites as well. I like this way more than Halsemon. This is Shurimon, the Armor Digivolution of Hawkmon, using the Digimental of Sincerity. Otherwise, well, I guess if we were using the Japanese version, it wouldn't be the Digimental of Sincerity. It would be the Digimental of Kindness. Or the Japanese version makes no sense. The Digi-Egg of Sincerity. I'm just going to say it that way, because the Japanese version makes... They switched around the... Or it's more like we switched around the names of the crests, because fuck us. So anyway, it's 2 from Hawkmon, so would need it in a Hawkmon deck. It's got Armor Purge, and then when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon with Blocker... when Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon with Blocker can't attack or block until your opponent's next turn. That's a very situational card. I don't think you would be using this, but this art looks pretty fucking awesome. Shurimon always looked really cool. Maybe it's because I just like Naruto too much. Alright, oh shit. It is Rasenmon Fury Mode again, if you want to see how my explanation of him was. I think I looked at him in the last episode. Really cool art, but you really need a Rasenmon to play with him. Alright, let me put this guy in there. We've got Skull Knightmon Cavalier Mode. We talked about him earlier as well, but they were kind of planning the Digicross system before even releasing the Digicross set, so that's what I said about that one. So, cool. Oh shit, another Armor Digimon. We've got Digimon. So now we have both Armadillomon's Digi-Eggs. Now all we need is Halsemon to complete the Digi-Egg, library. This actually looks really cool. Usually Digmon's like my least favorite, because he just looks so boring. This one makes him look really cool. Anyway, he is a 2 from Armadillomon. He's got Armor Purge, and then when attacking, when your opponent's suspended Digimon gets negative 3,000 for the turn. That might be good if they're doing like rookie rushdown and they just keep attacking with their rookies. So, interesting. Okay, and finally, oh shit! It's not a secret rare, but it is a super rare. It's an alternate art for Oryumon. I think it's got the same ability that it has. Yeah, it seems like it, but that is a pretty cool art. I have an alternate art for Alphamon Oryuken, and now I also have an alternate art for Oryumon, so that's pretty... We have another super rare right there, right with Magnamon, another super rare. We're doing pretty good. Oh shit, smash the camera around because I hate you guys. That's my abuse. I hope you like my abuse. I just had to drink some more chocolate milk. Sometimes when you're speaking like an idiot for hours on end, you really gotta have a rest with some kind of thing. Alright. Yeah, that was a pretty good pull. We still haven't gotten Imperialdramon Fighter Mode, but that seems like it would be a secret rare. Alright. Got ourselves another Surfymon. Has no ability, but I really like his design. I talked more about him in an earlier episode, so I'm just going to keep pointing you back to earlier episodes so I don't have to keep saying the same thing. Has a little heart attack. Alright. Got another Kokuwamon. I always fuck up his name. He's kind of like a floodgate that doesn't seem to really work all that well. So, interesting card nonetheless. We saw Mushroomon before in the same episode. We saw Top Gun, the main attack of Sylphamon in one of our prior episodes. So if you want to have a better read of that, or you want me to fuck around with the camera, because that's when I was doing it, you can look in the prior episode. Alright. I haven't seen this guy for a while. It's Greymon Virus again. We talked about him earlier as well. So if you want to look at him, go to an earlier episode. Okay, this is a new boy. We got Dramojamon. He's just eating bones. That's just, that's kind of fucked up, dude. You're eating another Digimon. You're eating another Digimon's bones. So sad to say, he has no ability or Digivolution, so he's abilities, so he's kind of sucky. So I guess he'll just sit in like, nebulous space where he's just eating people's bones, and nobody loves him. Alright, got ourselves another Kyukimon, the ultimate level of Coatmon, if I'm correct. We've seen him before. Oh shit, we got ourselves another Cherubimon, Virtue Mode. Very cool looking. He's kind of like used to get from Cherubimon Purple to him pretty easily, so he's okay. We talked about him before as well. Okay, we got ourselves another Devimon. He's a good searcher for just tamers in general, so that's pretty good, but you'd have to have him in a deck that would be using it. Alright. We've got Gammamon's in training form Gurumon, along with its fresh that I don't know the name of because they never label what the fresh is. They really should do that. Anyway, I've seen this card used a lot in red meta decks, so it seems like it's a pretty good card. It says, when attacking, if this Digimon has 6,000 DP or more, draw 1. So that's like a repeated draw thing, so that's pretty fucking good. Let me put that over there. This is I think I've got all of the Black War Greymon now. I've got Agumon, otherwise known as Black Agumon. That is a very strange art. The fire is very weird looking. Huh. Anyway, on play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 with Greymon in its name and 1 card with Dragonkin in its traits among them to your hand. Place the remaining at the bottom of your deck. Pretty okay searcher for 4 cards. So, anyway, oh, this is the last one of this. Let me throw this over here. We got Yolene. I always thought she looked dumb as fuck. Why are you wearing a basketball for a helmet? I don't get it. Even Cody's gear makes more sense. Even Davis's gear makes more sense than basketballs. Basketball! Hey, Josh, you want to play basketball? Nobody gets that joke. Anyway, if you have a red Digimon in play, gain 1 memory. And then your turn, when one of your Digimon has 2 or more colors, when one of your Digimon with 2 or more colors attacks, you may suspend this tamer to delete one of your opponents with 3,000 DP or less. Seems okay. Let's just place this card for no memory cost. So, not bad, even though she's a basketball. Basketball! Anyway, I think this might be maybe the last pack for the time. We might be able to do one after this. And she'll love opening it like that. I'm glad I kept a full one, just in case I ever want to stare at what this looks like. Who knows, maybe the Digimon card game will disappear one day, and I'll just have a bunch of memorabilia of it. So, you got your Mojimon again, eating the bones of his enemies. Oh shit, we got ourselves another Ankyomon. We talked about him in a prior episode, so he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Snow Agumon returns. I really like the art, and I like his ability. I just don't know. I don't like that he evolves in Frigimon because I think it's dumb. So, alright, got ourselves another Mist Memory Boost. I've got 3 of these now, so 1 more, and I'll be able to put them all into a singular deck, I guess. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Thunderballmon again. Really weird looking. Sorry if I'm flipping through these really fast. It's just I'm going to think that you guys already have seen prior episodes. So, Kyukimon again. Pretty good for a level 9 ultimate. Alright. Oh, shit, I don't want to knock over that drink. There's nothing in it anymore, but still. Top Gun again. Alright. We've seen this Vmon art before, but I really like what it is. I'm not actually... Oh, this is a... These are Numamon. He's attacking a bunch of Numamon, so fuck you, Ghoul. Anyway, that's cool. Alright, I think we've seen this in training before as well. Demimeramon. Pretty good little one. Pretty good little inherited effect. So, alright, we've seen Marsmon before. I'm trying to put them all into their color areas. Marsmon, really cool looking art, but has a kind of lackluster ability with his lack of DP. So, alright. Oh, we've seen this card before. Flame Hill Scythe. I think that was in the first episode, so if you want to see its ability, read real fast, or just, go to a prior episode. Alright, last one. Oh, shit. So, we got Yuji Masuya. He is the tamer of Ryudamon from Chronicles, so very cool. Now I just need Dorumon's tamer. He's like Yuto or something. Anyway, very cool looking art, and his ability is, well, play this card without any cost, and your turn, when one of your Digimon with X antibody in its traits is moved from your breeding area to your battle area, gain 1 memory and draw 1. That's pretty good if you're running an X antibody deck. Then your turn, when one of your black Digimon with X antibody in its traits, when one of your attacks, so it has to attack, You may suspend this tamer to place one card with X antibody and its traits under that card as its bottom Digivolution card. This would be great if you had an Alphamon and you could put Oryumon under it. So that's pretty fucking good. We could probably open one last one. How many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I guess we'll open maybe those 10 during the next episode if we can get going really quickly, which we might. Let's open up this last one just for the funsies of it. I want to see some cool shit in here. All right, so we got Surfymon again. We've got Armor Texture again. These are the only white cards I think are even in the thing. We've got the Pencil. The Pencil. We got Master Tyrannomon again. Pretty cool card. We've got Dromojamon again. This is kind of how it goes when you're opening the boxes. You go along, you've seen copies so many times. Skullmeramon. We talked about him in an earlier episode, and he has no ability, but I really felt that his art was cool looking. So, cool guy. Skullsatamon. I don't really like his art, but we talked about him in an earlier episode, and I thought that that was his dick. So, you know, fun times. All right, we got TK Takashi, or Takaishi. Yeah. I don't even know anymore because remember, their parents are divorced. We got the O2 version that makes him look like that. I don't think I like either design all that well. The Adventure one looks stupid. The Adventure 2 one looks stupid. I think the only TK I liked was from Tri, just because he looked like everybody else, because everybody in Tri looks like a generic anime character. Fight me. Anyway, see what TK's ability is. So at the start of your turn, if you have 2 memory or less, set your memory to 3. And opponent's turn. So this works during the opponent's turn only. When one of your opponent's Digimon attacks one of your blue Digimon, you may suspend this tamer to draw 1 card. So if it attacks, doesn't mean if it deletes it, just mean if it attacks it. Interesting. And then it has no play cost if it's from security. So, I mean, a lot of the time, people aren't going to be attacking your, like, main Digimon. So, I guess it depends on the situation. Okay, Black Gatomon again. Very cool looking art. Shurimon again. Wow, I'm gonna make a Shurimon deck and have its ability be fucking useless. Really, you have to be fighting a black deck because those are the ones with blocker. All right. Ooh, shit. We got Halsemon. So now we've got all of the Armor Digimon at this point, or at least because I got Pegasusmon and I've already got Nefertimon, and then I got the rest of them throughout this pack. So now I actually have all of them. So now I've got Halsemon. 2 from Hawkmon. Has Armor Purge, and when attacking, delete one of your opponent's level 3 Pokemon. Yeah, delete their Pokemon. How do they get a Pokemon out there? Ow! Or maybe they're just saying, ow, because I hit my thing. Anyway, that's some really cool art, though I don't really like Halsemon's design. Has no inherited, sadly, but then again, most armors don't. So, what's behind? Oh, shit. We got ourselves another Yuji. That'll be good for a Dorumon deck. All right. Well, even if we're going to end a little bit early, I think we should end now. So, next time on opening Digimon Card Game boosters, that might be the last episode of New Awakening. So, don't worry, there will be more spending of money for Digimon, but who knows when. But next episode, we're going to try and finish up those last 10. So, I'll see you guys next time.